Hey everybody, Halloween Matt here, and today I am back with my second build video for the Halloween 2024 season. Now you might be wondering, what were you just looking at? Because the video just opened with a bunch of loud thundering sounds and lightning coming from everywhere. It's actually this. I don't know exactly what this is called, but this produces very good lightning effects, and I mean, like, I had it all the way up before filming, and I had to turn it down. This is like my third take of the video, and the reason it's like my third take is because I had to turn that audio down. It was so loud, I was worried that you guys couldn't hear my voice. But this is actually really cool, and something that I feel like I will use in the haunted house specifically. Over in this tree area here, I think I'm going to have, because once you have the fog and everything, and then you have the strobe light, I'm probably going to have the audio almost all the way up, flashing on this tree. It's going to look amazing in the haunted house. I already know. I'm already imagining it, and I feel like it's going to, I feel like in real life it's going to be way better than I imagine it, because you got to think, 1,000-watt fog machine, tons of noises playing. I'm probably going to have a scare actor over there. You look out of the window, you see this, loud thundering sound and lightning shining on this tree. It looks like there's spider webs. It's going to be amazing. I'm actually probably going to end up liking the kitchen the most, if I'm being honest, after this haunted house is done. But I just thought I would share that because it's a new progress in the haunted house that I just tried out. I believe it was last night, yeah. And yeah, so the lightning is probably going to be on the tree this year. Anyway, I'm going to get to what you saw in the thumbnail and what you guys are probably most interested in now. And yes, here we are now. This is the kind of grim bar slash area that I was talking about. And this is progress that was done last night. And I have that sign up there, I'll get to that in a second. But I just did this. I'm filming this on Wednesday night. I did this Tuesday night. Yeah, all of this looks really cool. And it looks much better in person than it does on the camera. Like, for whatever reason, in the camera, we just fixed the light up again today. You can't really see Grim's eyes. But yeah, this looks so cool in person. It looks even better with the motion light off, but I can't really do much about that. I'll have to figure out how to turn that off for the haunted house. But yeah, we just did this last night. It looks amazing. Like I said, way better in person than it does in the camera. Now to the sign. I'll demo Grim in a second, but now to the sign. You might be wondering why I just have this piece of cardboard up here. Well, like I said, it's a sign. I haven't written on that yet. I'm probably going to write, like, the word blood on there, because he's supposed to be serving blood here. And then just a few blood splatters and all that. That'll be on the sign here. Now, how if I demo Grim? Because he looks so cool even in demo mode, especially, like, when he tries to reach his hands over the counter. We actually had to move him back a little bit today because his hand was getting stuck on the counter, so you know, that just really shows how much his arm animation is. And we only moved him back probably not even a foot. Probably not even half a foot. And he's already almost touching the counter. And he lifts his arm up all the way, like, up there. So people will probably feel like this Grim's about to grab them in the haunted house. So I'm going to get to demoing Grim now. Alright, he should be on sensor, so let's see. Like I said, he reaches his hand up high. See if I can get an inside shot of him. Yeah, he reaches his hand up high. Alright, I'll do one more activation without me talking and everything, and just a straight activation.
You best be careful where you tread on this dark night. You don't know who you will run into. Creatures and creepy crawlies lurk out from every shadow. Why, I was just hiding
Alright, so there was Grimm's activation there. He looks so cool in person and everything, like I said. Now, you might be wondering, I thought you said you were going to do the attic first and the kitchen and all this before then. Well, I actually overestimated how hard this was going to be. It really was just shrinking lights around, you know, putting the orange flame light on him, and then putting the sign up, which I still have to do. That's really all it was. So, other than the sign... Oh, I thought I accidentally ended the video there. Other than the sign and putting a few drinks on here, which will probably actually just be added on Halloween Day, this section is pretty much done. At least, not the whole dining room, but at least the bar section, which is good. Now, the reason I did this is actually for two or three reasons. Yeah, so I actually did this for 3 reasons, this section first. The first reason is that this doesn't need the walls or need, you know, to be... You don't need the walls to do this section. So, and also, with other areas such as the attic and the kitchen, I don't want to add decorations until I have the walls. Where with this, I feel like I can just easily do this without it. And it was super easy. Like, we had all the supplies and everything. Like, with all the other areas, like the attic, I have all the supplies except for the walls. Like, if I already had the walls up and I could just paint those real quick, the attic would be done right now. But it's the walls. I think... I'll have to talk to my dad about it, but I think we may actually be buying the walls tomorrow on Thursday. The day that you are seeing this video. I'm filming this on Wednesday night, like I said. Wednesday, let me see if I can check the date. Wednesday, September 18th. You guys will be seeing this on Thursday the 19th. So, we're probably going to buy the walls tomorrow. And yeah, so, but this section didn't really even need the walls. I still want to have walls around it and stuff, but other than that, I mean, I was just showing some people it today, and they were saying how cool it looked, so... The second reason being Grimm's box took up a lot of space. And also the string lights I had, if you remember, in my layout and previous build video, which you can check out in the playlist on my channel, titled Haunted House 2024. Then you would know that these string lights were on a bench on a table. And I wanted to remove those, you know, we want to sit outside and stuff. So... we just took these off, we strung them around and all that, and Grimm's box takes up a lot of room, so I figured we would move him in here, because, this leads into my point number 3, with the other animatronics, it's obviously going to rain at least, like, once or twice before Halloween, and that's, like, if we have, like, a bunch of sunny days, like, even that's taking it lightly. Like, I wouldn't say we'll only have, like, 1 or 2 more rainy days until, like, mid-October, but... this is under a covered area, meaning that Grimm can actually stay out here until Halloween. If we got like a bad rainstorm or whatever, like a big tropical storm, I might want to bring him in. But if it's just like drizzling or just a little light shower, then he can stay out here because he is under a covered area. For those of you who don't know, if you want to see a little bit of a lights on of this, there we go. That's kind of just what it looks like with the lights on. Nothing too different, but let me turn that back off now. If I can find it. Here we go. So yeah, Grimm is here. We did this. And yeah. Now, before I end the video, I have one more thing I want to show you. You know, why can't you see his eyes? I don't know. Anyway. So the last thing I want to show you are some drawings I made today. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck is this? And I don't blame you for thinking that. Because when you just look at this, it is pretty unrecognizable. I'm sure one or two of you already know what this is. But these are supposed to be children's drawings of some of the animatronic characters that you'll see through the haunted house that Ophelia is supposed to be drawing. The Ophelia animatronic, because she's supposed to be kind of the... not the main character, but the one who's seeing all these and drawing all these. Almost like when people are walking through the haunt, almost foreshadowing to some of the characters, such as this. This is the guy who is popping out from behind Ophelia, and it says, "He's my bedtime friend." Now, a little detail that you might notice is the H in he's and the D in friend are capitalized. I just wanted to add that little detail because, you know, if a kid's writing this, they're gonna, like, maybe, you know, first letter of the entire page be capitalized and the last letter be capitalized. They don't really know proper grammar and stuff. So, just figured I would do that. Now, the next one is this very... I didn't even intend for it to kind of almost not be gibberish. But it is gibberish, kind of almost. But it's supposed to say, "Don't let him in, don't let him in, don't let him in." And that is the Hauntress, and that is the closet that he's going to be popping out of in the haunted house. And the closet, the arrow is pointing to the Hauntress. So, just to also give people a little foreshadowing, because if they don't get it here, they're going to get it when he pops out of the closet. Or she. I always refer to it as a he, though I always forget that it's a she. But in my haunt, it can be a he. Now, this next one I did isn't supposed to be like an animatronic or like anything that guests will see. This is just supposed to be a normal kid's drawing, you know. You have the flowers, the grass, the sun, the sky, but then red spots all over. I just thought I would add that little detail. I don't know where all these are going in the bedroom yet, but I'll kind of spread them around. Maybe hang a few on the wall, maybe even put one in Ophelia's hand, who knows. But yeah, I just figured I would do that. Just a little bit of an added creepy detail. Now, this last one I want to show you is honestly my favorite. This says, "My biggest fear, basement crawler." And that is supposed to be Nightcrawler's face. Like I said, I don't know. Does it? It isn't supposed to look exactly like Nightcrawler's face, but like I said with the Ophelia one, or the demon behind Ophelia one, these are supposed to be drawings from like a 9-10-year-old. So it's almost like creepiest kid drawings videos, like the creepy videos that you'll see on YouTube and stuff. It's almost basically like that, like kids will draw these really messed up things as if it's just a normal, just a normal Wednesday afternoon. Well, like I was drawing this on a normal Wednesday afternoon. Some kids draw this kind of weird stuff. So, but in a kid's mind, this is the best they can describe, like, what they saw. This is kind of a kid's sketch artist of Nightcrawler's face. You know, when they're trying to describe their biggest fear, this is what they imagine. Because this is what they remember, kind of, from Nightcrawler's face. Like I said, kid sketch artist of Nightcrawler's face. And yeah. So I'll probably, like I said, hang these on the walls or something in the haunted house. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's actually going to conclude this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and comment what you think of the haunted house so far, and if you have any suggestions. Also, it's Halloween all year around here. Sorry, I'm almost messing up my outro now. It's late. But it's Halloween all year around here, even after October 31st. So if you're into that, maybe consider subscribing. Also, you never know what could be lurking out in the dark, so stay safe out there. That's about it. Bye, guys. I'm gonna let Grim turn off the video.